Welcome to Books for Kids TV. We're so happy you're here for another amazing story adventure. Today, we're visiting a very special place called Tummy Town to meet a sweet new friend. Our story is The Humble Pie Adventure, a heartwarming tale about kindness, finding your confidence, and learning that everyone has something wonderful to share. So, find a super comfy spot, snuggle in, and let's get ready for our story to begin. In the cheerful, bustling, tiny little village of Tummy Town, all the foods you can imagine lived together in perfect harmony. There were bright, colorful fruits, crunchy, fresh veggies, super strong proteins, and happy, energetic grains. And among them all lived one gentle little dessert named Poppy the Pie. Now, Poppy wasn't a fancy show-off pie with lots of toppings. She was onto a towering apple pie with a lattice crust or a vibrant blueberry pie bursting with color. She was just a small, simple, humble pie with a soft golden brown crust and a tiny, sweet smile etched on her face. She was quiet, kind, and always happy to see her friends. But sometimes, when Tummy Town was busy and everyone was rushing around, Poppy she felt a little bit invisible. She would watch the other food groups from her cozy corner and let out a small sigh. "Everyone else is so important," she would whisper to herself. Fiona Fruit and her friends are full of vitamins that keep everyone healthy. Carlos Carrot and the veggies make sure everyone is strong and full of goodness. The grains give everyone so much energy to play and work all day. And Protein Pete. Wow, he can lift anything. He's the strongest food in town. But me, she would wonder sadly, what do I do? What is my job? Poppy just couldn't see what made her special. One bright and sunny morning, a buzz of excitement filled the air in Tummy Town. The Great Food Group Festival was about to begin. This was the biggest, most exciting event of the entire year, and every single food had an important job to do. Fiona Fruit was busy mixing and pouring, creating the most beautiful rainbow juice you've ever seen. Carlos Carrot was carefully stacking colorful veggie sticks, building a tall, wobbly, and wonderful veggie tower. Pastor Penny was the star of the show, dancing her famous energetic noodle dance, wiggling and twirling for everyone to see. And, of course, there was strong Protein Pete, using his mighty muscles to carry huge, steaming kettles of delicious soup for the feast. Everyone was rushing, laughing, and working together. But Poppy just stood quietly in her corner, watching all the commotion. She felt smaller than ever. "I don't think they need me," she whispered, her little smile drooping just a bit. "I'm not strong or full of vitamins or a great dancer. There's no place for a simple pie like me." Just as a tear was about to roll down her flaky crust, a loud voice boomed across the festival grounds. It was Mayor Milkshake. He hopped onto a big, fluffy marshmallow that served as the town stage. "Everyone, attention everyone." The mayor announced, his voice wobbly and sweet. "We have a problem, a big problem. The festival is wonderful. The decorations are perfect, and the food is delicious. But something is missing. Something important. Something that makes everyone feel warm and happy inside. The foods all stopped what they were doing and looked around, puzzled, warm inside. They mumbled to each other. What could that be? The fruits thought it might be sunshine, and the veggies thought it might be a warm blanket. No one could figure it out. Then Mayor Milkshake's eyes scanned the crowd, and he spotted a small, quiet figure in the corner. His face lit up. "Poppy Pie," he called out. "Poppy, would you help us? We need someone who can bring comfort and happiness. We need someone who brings that sweet, special feeling to everyone. And you, dear Poppy, you do that better than anyone else." Poppy gasped. Her tiny pies went wide with surprise. "Me," she squeaked. But I'm just humble. I'm not important like everyone else." The mayor smiled a big, creamy smile. "That's exactly why we need you, Poppy," he said gently. "You remind us that everyone, no matter how big or how small, has a special and important role to play. You teach us about kindness, about sharing, and about the quiet strength of humility." A little wave of confidence washed over Poppy, taking a brave little step forward. She slowly made her way to the main table at the center of the festival. As she climbed up, the festival lights sparkled and shimmered, making her golden crust glow. The crowds of foods gathered around, watching her with curious and friendly eyes. Poppy took a deep, steadying breath. Her voice, though small, was clear and full of newfound courage. She said, "I may not be the strongest food here, and I may not be the brightest or the flashiest, but I can make hearts feel happy. I can bring a little bit of sweetness and comfort when someone needs it, and that is my superpower." A huge cheer erupted from the crowd. The whole festival buzzed with joy. Kids made of little bread rolls danced around her table. Fiona Fruit and Carlos Carrot rushed over to give her a big hug. And then Strong Protein Pete came forward. He gently lifted Poppy high up into the air for everyone to see and declared in his booming voice 3 cheers for Poppy the humble pie, the heart of Tummytown. Poppy had never felt so proud. As she looked out at all of her friends cheering for her, she glowed with happiness. For the very first time, she felt like she truly belonged. She finally knew what made her special. And from that day on, whenever a little fruit felt sad, or a lonely vegetable felt left out, or any food in Tummytown felt unsure of themselves, Poppy the humble pie would be there. She would share her sweetness, her comfort, and her gentle smile. And she would always remind them of her special lesson. Being humble doesn't mean you re small or unimportant. It means you're strong in a quiet and gentle way. And that's a very special kind of strength to have. What a wonderful story. Poppy learned that every single one of us has a unique and special gift to share with the world, even if we don't see it at first. If you enjoyed Poppy's adventure, please give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Books for Kids TV for more magical stories just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye for now.